Welcome to Orwell, a game about a dystopian country where the state monitors everything in the name of national security. Now, for those who have read the novel 1984 might already realize that this series is named after George Orwell, its author. Now, I haven't read the novel personally, I'm just reading the Wikipedia here. Now, we as a player take the role of an investigator who has been chosen to use the system to find national security threats. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile. Now this guy looks like a proper investigator. Thank you, I'll grab this one. Be diligent. Your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. I unfortunately have to agree if I am to play this game, so there you go. Freedom Plaza, here it is, the CCTV cameras. No record found? Interesting. I thought we would be able to actually know every single person. Oh, we are searching for police records. Yeah, so those are the national threats we are going to be searching for. Episode 1. I read too slowly. Your line. Good. Call me Symes. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. God damn, we'll actually get access to newspaper. Here we go, headlines. Is it always going to be loading that slowly? No, it won't, hopefully. At least I hope so. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Okay, Symes, I'll do just that. Now, what do we have here? The leading newspaper of the nation. Fast, precise, honest. Something's in my throat, I'm sorry guys. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Bonton. Explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Authorities receive strange letter. Oh god, a threat? Well, I guess we can read up more about that. Bonton, at approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to official police reports, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirmed that, several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, The Thoughts Are Free, had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. Alright, so this one should be fairly easy. We just need to find the person who planted the bomb. Well, and possibly the person who ordered to plant the bomb, maybe this person was just a delivery guy. Negotiations of Triflith failed. Triflith, Pargesian? That sounds like Parmesan. Those who watch Rick and Morty know what Parmesan is. Pargesian president aborts negotiations with opposition. Violent riots in Triflith. Blaine encourages renewal. Violent riots are all too common in the shattered city of Triflith. Photo Parpres, Triflith. Peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Pargesian capital city Triflith have been aborted without any result last night. Independent sources report that President Cassard abruptly cut off communication with the opposition representatives as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of re-elections. The news about the premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to resume demonstrations in the capital. It has been reported that demonstrations wearing hoods threw incendiary material into shop windows and onto cars. The police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the political situation of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. Yeah, so it is fairly obvious that some people were not really that thrilled about this new surveillance system they installed. And I mean, I wouldn't be either. I would like to stay as far away from this dystopian shit invading real life. Oh no, this is something positive. Movie shooting completed. 100 Grey Shadows, Valentine's Day 2018. Written and directed by Sumishi Aran. Rhubarb Productions. Hellberry, shooting of Grey Shadow saga lasting 4 years, finalized. Third part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Maybe there are actually going to be some clues in here. Hellberry. After a lengthy shoot in the hills of Bonton, self-proclaimed visionary director Sumishi Aran announced that filming his eagerly awaited romantic drama, 100 Grey Shadows, has finally come to an end. Announced via his Timelines profile yesterday, the brash director said he was eager to begin post-production and the final editing stages, before the conclusion of the Grey Shadows series would hit the cinemas on Valentine's Day next year. The third and final chapter in the Grey Shadows saga, previous releases being A Grey Shadow and Another Grey Shadow, was announced to be released almost 4 years ago, but was postponed numerous times due to production problems. Fans have speculated that this was largely due to the breakdown of Hollywood power couple Betty Avone and Mike McDeal, who have had long-lasting quarrels during the filming as a result. One production hand was reported to say that these spats were getting out of control, and that completion of any scene featuring both actors was nothing short of pulling teeth. When we reached out to Rhubarb Productions to get a comment, they declined the rumors and claimed them to be mere speculation. Yeah, maybe this is actually nothing, it's probably just some juicy drama. Can I click on something? Can I break it? Probably not yet, but soon. Alright, now that we're filled with knowledge, let's move on to the relationships window. What do we know about this guy? Nothing. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Oh, this thing over here, Watergate Cassandra, July 10th, 2016. Bonton Police Database. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Okay. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Okay, are we actually sure that this one is the blue-haired woman? That she actually did it? Well, anyway, let's drag and drop these things. Watergate Cassandra. Oh, just like that, I don't even have to assign these? Well, I actually don't. And what about these? Oh, this is arrest date, not date of birth. Yeah, makes sense. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. Well, to be honest, it doesn't appear that she did it. Well, at least there's no real evidence that she did it. She was there with other protesters. And when they finally went to arrest her, she cooperated immediately. Are you sure this is her? Did she planted the bomb. I highly doubt that. Okay, let's move the portrait here. However, I am very doubtful that she did it. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Ms. Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Okay, if you say so, here you go. What else do you want me to drag and drop there? Good, with the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. Did she really? Do you actually have a video of her doing that? But something unlocked. Here? Oh, is this woman a terrorist? Now looky here. Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago. Remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. Allegedly. Cassandra Watergate, simple protester or anti-governmental terrorist. Photo, Bonton Central Police Department. Bonton, the case that keeps the media and the public guessing. Cassandra Watergate, pictured above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at a Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, the Safety Bill. Oh, so the Safety Bill is probably what legalized the Orwell surveillance system. Protests at the Freedom Plaza turned violent 2 weeks ago. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused. Cassandra Watergate, who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely and has asked her fans to show their support. A trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the other rioters as anti-governmental terrorists. So the police officer got hit with a brick. I highly doubt she would be able to throw a brick. She doesn't look like a bodybuilder. Like, if we can figure out how far the police officer was from her, we can probably even rule out that she was the one who did it. It was a brick, for God's sake. Those things are heavy. Also, can we see a brick in the picture here? Well, there's this random orange square bag here, but to be honest, I can't even see Cassandra Watergate on this picture. But well, if we are looking for something brick-colored, it's that thing behind the flag over here. Alright, do I have to drag and drop this too? Okay, she was an artist by profession. Wait, this thing can't be undone. Are you kidding me? Oh shit. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Well, dude, innocent until proven guilty, huh? Huh? You don't believe in that, do you? No, no you don't. It's good that you think ahead, but let's focus on the current objective first. I've held back a new document for you. I'll grant you access once you're done. Okay, so if I drag and drop this here, this cannot be undone. So can I get some other data from other websites by any chance? Let me check that real quick. Data should be highlighted if I can drag and drop it. It shouldn't be like hidden and stuff. Alright, no, there are no other clues in other websites. Alright, let's just do this then. Here we go. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion? Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Great! You have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. So only some, you say, eh? Oh, that's a pretty useful piece of information if you ask me. Portfolio, Cassandra's Port. Oh, this is her website, isn't it? Oh god, oh no, maybe she is evil after all. With that smile, she must be. No wonder Symes is using the guilty until proven innocent approach. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland, right behind the rainbow. Wait, can I use this as an address? Oh wait, if I click on this. In Wonderland, yeah, this is, this is a location. I can use this as a location. Well, okay, I'm not that stupid. Alright, let's just continue. I'm glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career, and put my stuff on Portfolio. Below, you can find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking on the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures below. See something you like? Well, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my UTEL account, the Cassie92, and tell me which piece you'd like. I'm gonna make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing, free of charge. Now off you go and have fun. Tags, professional painting, pop art, various. Oh, kitties. My beloved full bar Kikiko. Heart. Definitely the only family I need. Okay. Yup, that beaut is me. I never thought about the title though, The Businessman's Forgotten Daughter, or Victim of Traditionalism in Pink. What do you think? What is this? Daughter of Entrepreneurs. Background. Oh, I can use this as background. A Christmas present for my darling? Oh, she probably divorced. Because of this. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself. Yeah, so she was married. Well, she was in a relationship. Was. Because of the cats. Think, game, think. Oh, it's only 3 pictures. Alright, so this piece of data is bullshit. There we go, disable. She quit her dull day job and started focusing on her art. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. Yeah, we should. However, I doubt that'll prove that she's guilty. Maybe she was a bricklayer, actually. Alright, next one. Her UTEL account. Here you go. Symes. You like that? Good, you found a chat handle that will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. Oh, are you kidding me? Are we surveilling people at this degree? The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Okay, let's look at this then. No communications recorded. Okay, let's go back to the reader then. Because we have that she was in a relationship, not that she is. She was. There you go. But was definitely the only family I need. She probably was in a relationship. She went through a divorce. Okay, let's continue. What about this? Daughter of Entrepreneurs. I don't think this is really her background, but probably could be. I can click on your face. New portrait. Can I actually switch her portraits? Oh god. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. That's horrifying. No. Switch it to the mugshot. Here, this one. No, use this one. Oh, I can switch it like this. Oh, thank god. Yeah, I don't want to look at that. Thanks. Nothing else here. And about the listener. There is nothing in the listener. Maybe I actually do have to submit this, because this feels like the only thing there is left to submit. Yeah, there in fact is nothing else here, so let's just submit this last thing, although I doubt this thing having high chances of being true. Here you go. What are you going to say about this, Symes, huh? Ding ding. Yeah, there we go. Now we have something in the listener. April 13th, session unknown person. Hey you. Hey Josie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. You can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-around badass, have in mind this time? Perhaps just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Oh, come on, I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe gotta go now. Text you later, hugs and kisses. Alright, so you're doing drugs and you're also dating an attorney. I don't think that's your... Is that your precious boy? Wait, is that him? Well, this probably has to be the face of the attorney, so good that she didn't keep that little painting private. Alright, so she has a platinum card she stole from the attorney. Yeah, we can definitely use that. There we go. Stole a credit card from unknown person. Now we know the person. She stole a credit card of an unknown person. If you are able to find out who she was talking about, we could lock it for the owner. Yeah, I don't think that is necessary. He seems actually quite okay with it because they're dating. Joseph Langley. Well, here's the name of the person she stole the credit card from. Wait, she stole the credit card of her lawyer? Really? Well, we should be able to track the credit card of this Langley down and lock it for him. Done. No, really, no need to thank me, Mr. Langley. But they're dating. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Was I supposed to do that? Well, now we have his name here, at least. It's not an unknown person anymore, but we kind of knew it was Joseph Langley. But they're dating. They're dating. There was something about dating here, right? Yeah, here it is. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? They're dating. Dating. Date. Can't I type it in or drag this? This is a pretty good indicator that they're dating. Stop bullshitting me, game. Okay, let's also rat on her that she was doing drugs. There you go. Sims, what are you going to say about this? Watergate, pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. Not for me, at least. Oh, something in the reader. Thank you, Sims. You're actually quite useful. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. I'm good at choices, don't you worry about that. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to a lack of evidence. Speculated that the accused parents manipulated the trial. Triumphant, the suspect's lawyer, criminal attorney, Joseph Langley. Glasses, wide nose, square head. Okay, got the description. Here you are, pumpkin. Wide nose, square head, no glasses. Is that him? It's him. It's definitely him. Look at that smile. That's him. Bonton, the case that has been at the center of media attention for the last month, has finally come to an end. Cassandra Watergate was acquitted of the alleged assault against the police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed this outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The revered defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defense successfully bought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of the proceedings. So there was a video. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of 2 young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July. There he is, still in an induced coma, unresponsive to treatment. Shit. Well, considering they successfully bought video evidence depicting the incident in question, it's probably the first option that it was closed due to lack of evidence. However, we still have one more website to look into: Watergate Pharmaceuticals products. Oh. Watergate Pharmaceuticals enriches lives with our industry, leading a range of products making an important contribution to your well-being. Below you will find a small selection of our most popular products. Ahizotal 40, cough drops that fight against irritation of the throat based on natural herbs, Compensum activating pills against migraines and strong headaches, Focusin medication that increases concentration and cerebral performance, Orwell active medication of the alleviation of arthritic joint pain, Metharin antidepressant to help stabilize your emotions, Spiron all-around painkiller that dissolves in water. That sounds like it's addictive. Zamorolin Night, soothing pills for a good night's rest against occasional sleeping problems and for acute application when suffering from insomnia. Well, I kinda don't like these two. Focusin and Metharin. These sound like, well, something a dystopian society might have. Let's see what kind of lies the company wrote here. The name Watergate has been inseparable from progression and improvement of pharmaceutical research for more than 80 years. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine, and at the same time is the largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. The business Watergate Pharmaceutical Incorporated has been in the hands of the Watergate family, owning and managing the firm ever since its foundation in 1931. Hi Bruno. Can't do anything about your face. The CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is Bruno Watergate, grandson of our founder Edgar Watergate. Apart from working in the family business, Mr. Watergate is also the founder of the Central Pharmacy Congress and head of the charity foundation Children of Pargis. Dr. Alice Watergate. Hi, Doc. Oh no, that's where you got the creepy smile from your mom. Oh no, hide that immediately. Can't I change this for a mugshot? That would have been much better. Head of Research and Development. Okay, let's just hide her face. Dr. Alice Watergate, co-partner of the firm with her husband Bruno, holds a PhD in biology and chemistry. She leads the research and development laboratories here at the Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Cassandra Watergate, that's you, but without the dyed hair. Junior COD or COO? I don't know what COO is, but she is a technically. Is she a COO? I mean, she calls herself an artist. This calls her junior COO. Of course she would be involved in the company. Appointed to be COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents. Yeah, probably. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentions she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Yes, she did. But would her parents actually allow her to do that? Oh, I can drag and drop this. Oh, a new portrait without the dyed hair. Here we go. Yeah, this one is fine without a creepy smile. Is that actually the same person? Yup. It is? Yeah, it is. Yeah, look at that mouth and nose. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when this happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. Okay, I will after I finish reading her. Carrying the family tradition to the next generation, Alice's and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra, will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year strong legacy. Yeah, it's their daughter. Come on, do I have to actually put this in here too? Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Yup, that's right. Should I use this as a thumbnail? God damn it. Should I? Is that a good idea? Okay, lastly we have the jobs. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is currently looking for suitable candidates for the following positions. Please address all applications to Josephine Marquardt, Head of HR at jobs@watergate-pharma.tna. Chief Operating Officer. Wait, so she's not a Chief Operating Officer anymore because she quit her job. We are urgently looking for a Chief Operating Officer to replace the retired? I don't think she retired. I think she ran away. Formerly appointed predecessor. Yeah, she quit her job. Here we go. That's a pretty useful information. Times. See that? Oh, maybe I was wrong. Nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good, yeah, that's right. I found some information. I'm good at this. I should get paid more. What we expect. Many years of work experience in a leading management position, preferably in the pharmaceutical industry. Deep knowledge of the pharmacy market, master's degree in business economics or similar, language proficiency in English, French and Chinese desirable, a traditionally oriented character with a mindset that is nevertheless open for new challenges, a competitive and motivated spirit. I don't think she was all of those things, well, especially the motivated spirit part. We offer an ambitious and challenging role with high responsibilities at one of the most renowned pharmaceutical companies in the country, a safe job in one of the most stable and promising industries, a competitive salary, a dynamic team with a friendly and cooperative atmosphere. Research internship. As a research intern, you will be in a scientific research team for 3 to 6 months and supported with your assistance, probably no pay. We expect undergraduate studies or postgraduate of biology, chemistry, biochemistry or similar fields, reliability and team spirit. We offer an interesting insight in an exciting, fast-moving industry, a dynamic team with a friendly and cooperative atmosphere. If you cannot find any position that matches your qualifications, we are still happy to receive your application. We will then keep your CV in our candidate database in order to contact you as soon as a matching vacancy reopens. Well, they didn't say anything about payment during the internship, so I was probably right. Interesting, so there is a chance she completely cut off all contact with her parents. In that case, this probably wouldn't be true. Like, there's also the question whether her parents actually knew that she allegedly hit a police officer with a brick. It would be nice if we were able to get our hands on this video evidence she supplied. Well, time to look at the headlines. What do we have here? Crime rate continues to drop. Bonton, the Ministry of Security, has presented latest numbers on crime statistics in the country. Never before have there been so few violent crimes. I wonder why. Delacroix gave a press conference early this morning. Photo Ministry of Security. Bonton. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published the new crime statistic report for the preceding year. According to the report, the number of recorded criminal offenses decreased by 4.8% in comparison to last year. The crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a direct result of the implementation of the Safety Bill. Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix appeared very pleased by these numbers and declared this development an outstanding result of successful safety policy. When confronted with the recent assault in Bonton, she once again admitted the ambitious goals of the government have not yet been accomplished. She further mentions that activities are currently being established, which will have a considerable impact preventing further incidents. And it appears I can click on the Safety Bill. Are principles put into actions? The Safety Bill. The Safety Bill is passed. The party is elected in government. The safety bill is a collection of safety-centered laws and statutes created with the ultimate goal to protect the freedom of the nation's citizens. Central to the safety bill is the simplified, sped-up process of taking investigative measures against criminal suspects and their prosecution, as well as the provision of an increased budget for safety-related expenses. The safety bill also paved the way for stricter regulations concerning immigration and general travel into or transiting through the nation. It also became mandatory to inform employers whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. Since the safety bill has come into effect in 2011, the total numbers of acts of crime and terrorism committed have been decreasing continuously, and the trend is ongoing to date. The Parge's peacekeeping mission. The terrorist incident of 2008 was the terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Parges, a region torn by civil unrest for years. By the order of the previous government, to fix our predecessor's mistake, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send our highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. After Parge's peacekeeping mission had been signed in 2011, our troops were sent off to the neighboring country to perform tasks including the distribution of aid packages containing food in addition to health and hygiene products to the mostly impoverished population, the rebuilding of infrastructure, particularly hospitals and schools, upholding the law and public order alongside the removal of war relics such as anti-personnel mines or unexploded bombshells, training local police and military forces. Due to a recent stabilization in the Parges, we have been able to reduce the number of stationed forces while leaving the overall goals of the peacekeeping mission intact. Usually these peacekeeping missions never end well. Wait, is this like an entirely new website? Can I go to participate, for example? I can! Become a part of the party. There are many ways in which you can contribute to the nation's success. Becoming involved with the party is a huge one. If you are willing to give your all for a brighter future of the nation and consequently all of the world, come and join us. Find out how. First, donate. Of course, the party is always grateful for donations of any amount. Your gift will directly help the party to continue its course to build a stable, safe, and positively conservative nation. Volunteer. Support a local group of volunteers to get in touch with the nation's leaders and champion the topics that matter the most to you and your family. Become a member. Being a member of the party is a life-altering calling, as you will represent the party in political matters on a communal or national level. Get in touch and apply to us. Join the army of the nation. The party is a big promoter of direct service to the homeland. If you think you have it in you to defend the freedom of the nation in foreign countries and help stabilize them, get enlisted now. Okay, we have our classic communist shit here. People, will we meet some new faces? Of course we will. Leaders of the nation. Robert Blaine, Prime Minister. Prime Minister Blaine, as much remarkable visionary as unmatched leader, is a member of the party in the 4th generation. When the surprising death of the previous leader of the party, Mrs. Goddard, left behind a power vacuum, it was the young Robert Blaine who stepped up and was elected as the new head unanimously. Wow, sounds not suspicious at all. Both the voted unanimously and the murder part. Just as in this exemplary case, Mr. Blaine will take initiative whenever possible and is sure not to relent until the party's ambitious goals have been achieved. Arthur Scott Gallagher, Secretary of Economy and Trade. Mr. Gallagher, one of the most seasoned members of the party, is in charge of the Ministry of Economy and Trade. As such, he is directly responsible for reduced tax levels for big and medium-sized corporations, as well as the resulting decline of the unemployment rate. Catherine Delacroix. Oh, here she is, Secretary of Security. The Ministry of Security, dedicated to the purpose of improving the nation's safety on the interior, was formed directly after the elections in 2009, just as originally proposed by Catherine Delacroix. Mrs. Delacroix was subsequently granted the position of the first Secretary of Security. She is best known for the inception of the safety bill, elevating security standards in the country to a new level. Peter Faulkner, Secretary of Defense. The Commander-in-Chief of the nation's forces does not tire to stress the importance of stability in the nation's neighboring countries. To that end, Mr. Faulkner created the PARCH peacekeeping mission, which played a key role in the prevention of terrorist activity occurring on the nation's soil. And I can click on the peacekeeping mission. Oh, we've already been here. Positions, next please. I believe we already saw everything here. Yeah, Peter Faulkner was the last one. Now for the positions. Our 5 pillars for a great nation. Of course, yeah, can't be a communist party without a mother hugging their child in a picture. So, what wonderful things do you stand for? Safety and security. We firmly believe in strict safety regulations and mechanisms to preserve the life and well-being of every individual. Economy and commerce. A strong economy equals a strong society. This is why we strive for constant, healthy growth, values and tradition. Our cultural origins as well as the significance of family and communal life must be cherished. Migration and foreign affairs. Gating immigration from and intervening in foreign countries are necessities to uphold law and order in our own. Of course they are. Education and health. Rock-solid education and healthcare systems are the foundations of a great future. Yeah, of course they are. Can't maintain communism without a proper brainwashing. Well, now that we read up on the great and capable communist country, we can continue convicting Cassandra Watergate of hurling a brick or blowing up the memorial. Right, we're investigating that. Do we have something new in the listener by any chance? Probably not. No, session closed, so that's it for that. I guess we have to choose between these two. Either the case has been closed due to lack of evidence, or the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. Well, considering she left her COO job in the family firm, she probably also cut all the contact with her parents. Because considering they have like this pharmaceutical empire, I doubt they would let her leave. And considering her parents' firm were urgently looking for a new COO, she probably left without notice. So, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence, this one please, thank you. So what do you say about that, Symes? This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Yep, maybe it will. Can we look at it? Currently, I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Yeah, she did. Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? I'm all for it. Cassandra's timeline? Oh, is this like a Facebook thing? No. I'll put it in here, but I'm changing it back immediately. Yeah, come on, upload it. Thanks. And I'll immediately change it. Thank you. Status! You're invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. Timelines: Cassandra Watergate, pop artist and free thinker. Birthday, juicy data, thank you very much. A place of residence. There you go, she left her parents. She probably doesn't have a home of her own right now. Or maybe she just didn't put it in here. Interest, art, music, activism. Yeah, the Communist Party will surely like that activism part in here. Art, music, activism. What a lineup. I agree, Symes. What a lineup. The targets. Oh, Cassandra likes the targets painting Alice in Wonderland, my cat Kikiko. Cassandra Watergate posted on March 1st, 2017 at 11:01 a.m. Woohoo! First day in freedom! Far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. Yep, she ran away. There we go, hypothesis confirmed. Jake Clefton, March 1st, 2017 at 11:24 a.m. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. Yeah, of course they did not like this. That probably explains the not available place of residence. Listen, Jake, I am not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me a lot of money. More than enough to pay all my bills. Don't you worry about me. Despised puppets of the state. You have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There is nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you, government lackeys! Exclamation mark. Most painfully, Cassandra. There we go, she was quite angry, like we didn't know that yet. But I wonder, when does this fall in the timeline? Get it? Because this is called the timeline. No, I'm talking about the timeline of the protests when she allegedly threw a brick at the police officer. Was this before or after? Probably before, I'd say, because afterwards, yes, she got jailed or she only got arrested? I believe she only got arrested, yeah, and then was the trial, which she won. We can probably check, can't we? January 29th, 2017. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. July 10th, 2016. So this was uploaded after. Yeah, she probably was angry at, well, they arresting her without like actual evidence. Cassandra Watergate opposes the government vehemently. Well, that's a new word I learned today. I'm not sure I want to put it in there just yet. Well, she already did say activism. I mean, this is just an insult. We already know she doesn't like the government. Oh, another choice over here. Mary Bly. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'd feel much better. Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I'll told you again and again. I cannot deal with this right now. Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in this case, that's in the past now. She's her best friend. God damn it, that's a huge falling out. Cassandra Watergate changed a status on August 22nd, 2016. Cassandra is in a relationship with Joseph Langley. Not a member. Oh. So this happened in 2016. 2016, you say? And which date? I forgot to check the date. August 22nd. Oh, so they probably met because she needed his services and probably wasn't able to pay him with money. I mean, that's how many 18+ stories usually start, right? Well, we already knew that, but I'm just going to upload it here. Here you go. What you gonna say about this chunk of data, Symes? With her lawyer? Huh, might be noteworthy. Yeah, we already knew that. We already knew that. Are you... You need some pills. You need some pills from Watergate Pharma, which will help you concentrate. They have those. Also pills for, well, suppressing your emotions. Here it is. Here he is, August 10th, August 22nd, 12 days, that didn't take long. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. Oh, this is when she got redeemed. And then they publicly announced their relationship? Well, they apparently started something at this time. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention the speculation over my parents buying me out. Makes the click counts go boom, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That is some good clickbait. Can I like it? Can I comment? No. Huh, does this actually redirect me? It does! Okay, that is cool. I like that very, very much. At least you are redeemed now. Wanna blow off steam together with a little late night shopping tour? Not today. I have a date this evening. Ooh, who is the lucky one? 12 days later. Here we go, August 9th, case closed. Congratulations, I never had any doubts about it. Harrison O'Donnell. Kiddo, you're my heroine in both the heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams on the plaza, but no proof. We have shown the world as dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead the people into believing false promises. Cams for safety? One big lie. So this is her activist friend. Juliet Carrington? You're a new one too. Wow, I'm so happy for you! I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Are you an activist too? I can't click on your profile, unfortunately. Thank you guys, I'm so happy. I am sure you heard the load fall off my mind. Smiley faces. Harrison, yeah, I will totally write an article on our blog. You have a blog together? You have a blog together, and I can't use this as evidence, as, well, not background, but activities, or no, accounts. Huh. Well, that's stupid. Juliet, of course, I'm so in. Okay, at least she was socializing. Wait. Profile pic change. Is this when she separated? Yeah, here she is with her mother. No, Mary. That's Mary. I'm sorry. But over here, she still had brown hair. And probably only here, well, since here, she had her hair dyed. This is probably when she separated from her parents and ran away. That concert was amazing. So amazing that I just had to give my hair a little makeover. Oh, it's because of that. So without further ado, how do you like it? Mary Bly, OMG, what happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you ask me before going to a stylist? We could have gone together. Oh, that's so sweet of her. Jake Clefton. Cassie's going punk. Did mommy and daddy agree with that? Probably not, since they're looking for a new COO. Juliet Carrington. Looks nice. That's a whole new you. You'll also need a new name then. What about Catharsis? That's clever, me likey. So henceforth, Cassandra shall be known to the world as Catharsis. Huh. Yeah, that's true. Probably if she was going by some sort of alias when she was doing some illegal activism, she would use she would definitely use an alias. Huh, yeah, possible alias. Catharsis Juliet Carrington in contact with had her alias name suggested to her by Juliet Carrington. Yeah, drop that in, please. Symes. An alias name. You know, people on the web, so many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias, then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Yes, we can. Yeah, more security for the Communist Party. That's right, buddy. Harrison O'Donnell, that's the spirit, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group. If you want to join us, would be nice to have you with us for the protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday. This is the brick hurling location. Oh, so she got invited there. Invited into an activist group by Harrison O'Donnell. Harrison O'Donnell in contact with drop Symes. Juicy data. An activist group. Is there anything more specific? Well, I'm more spying. Don't mind if I do. Wait, with Langley? Wait, really with Langley? Again? Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me, you know I have a history with that place. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories. And now I was there just moments before this happened. Oh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not me. No, you're gonna have to justify to me because I'm looking at your messages. I was so happy when Goldfels accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way, if you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted. And then we wouldn't have never met. Yeah, and I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You are not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? Yes, sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn it. What? Wait, did you do it? Her card's not working here. Can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something? Is he going to realize that we're looking at their messages? Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there. Guess we'll have to go without wine then. Oh, does this spell a divorce? Joseph, don't do this to her. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You've gotta be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. One. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, please calm down. Have you taken your metharin? That's what her parents are selling. Yes, damn it. It's the only thing that matters to you? And I'm on fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, it's nothing like that and you know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Don't you understand that? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now? Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Okay, yeah, there we go. A divorce soon. I wonder if everything would have been okay if I didn't supply Symes with that information that she stole his card. Technically didn't steal it, she took it. He's fine with it, but I wonder how that would have played out. But well, first of all, a juicy data here already fucking me up. Enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. So she was commuting through there every day. Okay, so it technically was a coincidence that she was there at the same time that shit blew up because she was going through there every single day. Here you go, Symes, she's probably innocent. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidence after all. Exactly. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. Exactly, bitch. Innocent until proven guilty. I was so happy when Goldfels accepted me into Thought. Goldfels, co-member of Thought. Oh, that's the activist group. Oh, you didn't... this is in a capital letter. I was wondering what this sentence meant. This is supposed to be a name of the group. Co-member of Thought, member of a group called Thought. Very important. Here you go, Symes. This is yours now. Related documents found. Ooh. An activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Goldfels? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. Yeah, we are not, actually. We're bloody not. No, you gave me the wrong lead. She was just there because she was there. But I guess now we have a lead on Goldfels. He's probably buddies with that Spike hair guy. Spike, yeah, him. Wait, Goldfels. No, he's O'Donnell. I'm sorry. Okay. Or actually, maybe it's his alias. That could still be a possibility. Okay, what else do we have here? She's on happy pills. There you go. Very important piece of information. Am I right, Symes? What's this metharin? Can you look that up for me, please? I know what that is. Oh, come on. I know where that is. It's here. There you go. Yeah, products. Metharin. Blue. This? Wait, is this it? Mood elevating medication, new lemon taste. Oh yeah, happy pills do need some flavors. Antidepressant. Yeah, take this. Take this, Symes. You want some? Shall I order them for you? She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication. That is true, but considering she's that unhappy with, well, probably her parents and the state, well, she would probably be on happy pills to at least be functioning in life. Just discovered this hot new band, The Targets. Man, do they rock hard. They're playing a concert in the Cell next week. Who's coming along? Mary, I'm looking at you. Punks, not really my style. Sorry, Cass, can't we just go see Cherry Cheeks sometime? They're not just some punks. Their lead singer is a real cutie. And they have this cool guitarist girl, plus they've got a message. What's not to like? No, sorry, it's not for me. Bah, alrighty, you're the one missing out. I'll have them all for myself then, smiley face. Oh la la, wee non, having an amazing shopping tour with my Mary, the best friend of all times, heart. But you really should consider paying a visit to your hairstylist soon, darling. Why? Well, what? Well, that is what happens when you do my hair. Oh, so that's what happened. I don't think they had a serious falling out. I mean, this is the conflicting information, right? Okay, you know, first of all, I'm going to catalog this insult over here. Symes, is it juicy? You like it? Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. But she's alright, she didn't bomb the monument. Looking at what you have extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality, but she didn't do it. I will indicate that to law enforcement, but she didn't do it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have given him this insult. Can I take it back? Nope, I can't. Okay, considering the broken relationship, I wonder if they actually mended it. But this is January 30th, and this is March 1st. And well, technically she didn't respond. And considering she separated herself from her parents, you would assume that her best friend would at least respond somehow. But I don't know. Mary said that, okay, you know what, I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in this case, that's in the past now. So, well, she terminated their relationship. At least Mary did, and, well, Cassandra probably. I don't know, I have no idea what happened between them. I'd say let's wait a bit and look into some of these other pieces of information we have. For example, oh, just this, the thought. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Oh, George Orwell, there he goes. Do these people know the dystopian novel of George Orwell here? Well, that's nice. The Thought Overview. Welcome to the Thought Blog. Blog. A blog. A blog. Blog. Blog? Yeah, blog. 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 No. No blog. Blog here. Blog. Is there Control F here? There isn't! No, I just need to find a single word. Dude, come on, give me Control F. There we go. At Harrison, yeah, I will totally write an article on our blog. She shares the blog with Harrison. Ha! Gotcha! Can't hide from me, I have access to all the information. Entry number 1. Are the thoughts still free? This article is private. Due to the privacy settings on this blog, archived articles are only available from direct links. Not from the front page, sorry. Ask an admin of the blog to provide you with a direct link if you're interested in an archived article. Ooh, secrets. Wait, I was able to click on this. What did that do? Is this like the dark web game that I have to click on things for links to appear? Boop. Come on, boop the snoot. Boop him. Boop his eye. Boop his ear. Boop the head bit. Nope. Okay, so this is archived, this is archived, this. Just entry 9, I guess. Okay, something came up at least. Freedom is Unfree, published in September 2016 by none other than Catharsis. It's cams. Cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that more than just a little bit, I don't know, ironic? You probably all know me as either that blue-haired punk bitch, stupid cunt, or anti-government terrorist. These are only some of the names I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. That was just because in the middle of the chaos, someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. One would assure that in an age where there are cams everywhere, it should be easy to prove whether I was at all involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks or investigative custody to figure out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all. Which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You keep calm, quiet and careful when there are cameras around, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this for all of the web. And now it's in our real lives too. We have been brought to the Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school. We are told lavish tales about the founders of the nation, told to show national pride. And I know what you're thinking now. This thing is damn ugly. What is that donut even? The Let Freedom Ring? But the statement behind this ridiculously enormous heap of stones should be clear. In the middle of the Capitol there is a symbol of freedom. Comprehensible symbolism for everyone. Isn't it? With the cameras there, this is now the Plaza of Unfreedom, if anything at all. No comments. You can comment here? Okay, interesting. Well, I can click on this. Where did this bring me? Goldfells! Is that him? I have no idea. Are thoughts still free? I propose to consider the question, are our thoughts still free? Well, this might seem to be a surprising question. In our current world of ever-growing digital surveillance, freedom of thought is no longer self-evident. Dear reader, there is a German folk song called "The Thoughts Are Free." It goes like this: thoughts are free. Who can guess them? They fly by like nocturnal shadows. No man can know them. No hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. I think what I want, and that delights me. Still always reticent, and as it is suitable. My wish and desire, no one can deny me. And so it will always be. Thoughts are free. And if I am thrown into the darkest dungeon, all these are futile works, because my thoughts tear all gates and walls apart. Thoughts are free. When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993, I believed this to be a universal truth, that there are no borders for thoughts and no rules for what is or is not allowed to be thought. This was not because I thought people should be so tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody, except for ourselves, really knows what is going on in our heads until we choose to reveal it. Yesterday, a question crossed my mind. If the increasing interconnectedness of humans via modern technology serves more and more as a collective memory and brain of our society, and there is an institution that is capable of monitoring every bitstream of it, how can thoughts still be free? It is not likely that we will communicate only under great mental reservation, to hold on to our knowledge, which means, as a final consequence, we will stop thinking. When I think about the increasingly aggressive operations of the surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. That is why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternatives to the total control and safety bigotry of this digital world. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfells. Guest. Hey Goldfells, interesting name by the way. Just stumbled upon your new blog, and that's some truth you tell here. The web was born in the sense of the ultimate freedom to be who you want to be, express yourself, wasn't it? Now the government has come to threaten this with real name policies and shit. Save your IP so they can look up who you are, so you don't say anything wrong, possibly. About time someone did something. Well, if you didn't have one before, you've just gained yourself your first follower. Frankly, I'm surprised to find someone here at all. I thought nobody would ever find this blog at all. Thank you very much for your kind words, and yes, I am very delighted to have a first follower. Hello admin, I like your things too. Could you one but now even more? To get a service on search engine optimization independent. Others get clicks and more money for you. Now use what the hell is that? Is this like a hidden code or something? February 17th. Whoa! God damn it, 5 years in the future? Huh. Well, I can't click on it, so it's probably nothing yet. But this is suspicious. This is in fact suspicious. Can I click on Goldfells? I can. Account Goldfells Administrator. Articles 5 registered since March 2012. Last login December 2016. No contact though. We are there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against the violence. And we don't know what it's conflicting with? Interesting. Huh. Might want to wait a bit. We can go back to Cassandra's timeline. Anyway, there are some new things here. Oh. This happened now. Ha! Finally someone who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Sees assault justified for showing the futility of surveillance. Well, some people got hurt. Come on, Cassandra. I mean, it wasn't just blowing up the memorial, people were actually near it. There are thousands of cameras pointing to a target and the Big Bang still happens. I haven't laughed like this for ages. What now, Mrs. Delacroix? What now? Yeah, looks like those cameras were only just for show since they don't know who did it. But we were able to tap into one of those cameras and it showed the memorial exploding. So we should be able to figure out who did it. Right? Quite easily, actually. Yeah, you tell her, Jake Clefton. Really, Cassie? Laugh at people being killed? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Cassandra. Okay, so these two are probably conflicting. This and that, well, that other one. Or what? No? Which one? Where? If I press show conflict here, we don't know where the conflict is. But when it comes to the entry 9, it's somewhere unknown data chunk. Oh, so the data chunk is here, but we still don't know where. Gotcha. Well, considering Cassandra's timeline, I am going to pick this one. This, Mary Bly, broken friendship. Yeah, it looks like their friendship, well, is broken. How sad. Yes, Symes. Is that it? Is that it? Well, okay, at least you're talking to me, Symes. I like you. Okay, so can we see something here now? Something. Something no. Actually, something no. Is there something else here then? Maybe if we go a bit down? There isn't. There actually isn't. What happened? Oh God. Oh God, the real investigation starts now. It's starting to get harder. Yeah, it's this. It's this, but we don't have the conflicting data. And if I go back to the listener, there are no other data chunks here. Only this has data chunks and this has data chunks. And if I scroll down here, yeah, this, I disabled this one because she's not a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, that is. She's not there, trust me, she's most definitely not there. She might have blue hair, but that's not because she lives behind a rainbow. Well, okay, I'm actually quite thrilled. The real investigation does start now. So, I'm going to leave the episode here. To be honest, so far, the game might be a lot of reading, but I'm really enjoying it. And if you are enjoying it too, please let me know in the comment section down below. So, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. Don't let this dystopian future become a reality, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!